12 years online radio. And I mean, I feel like I'm who invented French toast, and he's like a project went rogue and shit. Because what nobody understands over there is that when he got on YouTube, no one knew who the fuck this clown was. And I made a couple of videos introducing him to YouTube. I pulled him out of his little corner he was in. And then what I did is basically I have all these stalkers and weirdo faggots. So I dumped them onto him. And then he ran with that. All the trolls said he's troll food and they loved him because he's fucking retarded. So that was his fan base. Do you kind of get what I'm saying? And then he just was able to attract, some real people like you, and kind of get lost in the fray. And like he's doing all right. Like he's doing some numbers. He's doing pretty decent, but I mean, he ain't able to build nothing. He's a full-blown narcissist. He's clearly mentally ill, and he's gonna have a falling out with anybody he deals with. It's kind of like with me. Like, I'm real raw and uncut on my show. I say the N-word a lot. I'm a white boy, but I'm from the hood. I back my shit up. I box underground. I've done security. I like to fuck people up. I'm a different breed and type of person. But I've been trying to get in the mix with a lot of the motherfuckers on his panel, and they don't want no parts of me. You don't have to mute yourself, by the way. I really wanted to hear what you had to say. We're the shitty internet gang. Really? No, but I mean, you seem like a cool dude. You seem like someone I'd get along with. You seem kind of like a country boy like me. Just a normal guy, and he's just a fucking douchebag. And I don't think he realizes it's a bad look for him when he does this sucker shit. And all he does is sucker shit. Did you watch that shit with organized dementia? I did a show on it, but that was fucking hilarious. Yeah. Well, right. Yeah. It is crazy because I mean, financially, he could never come fucking close to me, and everybody knows it that knows anything real about me. So, I mean, it's just fucking comical. I mean, I'm not really about cash, but I mean, I'm good. I'm a lot better than Ruin Cross and a lot of them little fuck niggas over there. I may not like some of the dudes. I don't know if you fuck with any. I don't like a lot of the motherfuckers over there. Like, I think they all bitches. You're about the only dude I found on here that I could fuck with and think is cool. The rest of them, I think are some fucking faggots. I'm just being real. Yeah. Uh, right. What was the statement? Because I wasn't there for that. Well, he got that. He got that from me because that's the troll. That's the trolls putting a battery in his back. See, people don't understand. There's a whole chronology to this shit. We've been doing this. I've had people harass me for about 3 years now. So all the people who are over there, they're the people. So that's been weird for me the whole time because we're watching transpire and everybody just doesn't even know who I am or tries to avoid and ignore me and keep me out of it. He don't want me on the show because he knows that his whole shit developed from me. So it's like, he doesn't, and I don't care about that. That's fine. But he doesn't want to give me any attention because he knows that my show blows his fucking water and he'll start looking bad if you want me to be real. Go ahead. Mm. Yeah. Like organized dementia, right? He's one of them. Okay, that's another one. I'm not trying to interrupt you. I'm just trying to get the facts out there because who was that? That was Wax Dog, and who's the other one? Yeah, that was separate of organized dementia. So that's about three people pulled up on him already, right there. Right, right. Because they're old, they have no morals. Yeah, they're spineless. They're fucking cowards. Right. Go ahead. Is that the Keisha? Is that the Keisha bitch? I don't know who that is. Yeah, that's the type of shit they do. Right. Go ahead. I can't either. It's fucking scum, fucking bottom feeding bullshit. But I mean, that's why you got all the bottom feeders over there. They're all mentally ill, bro. And they have an actual mental illness. It's called narcissism, NPD. I studied it for years. And I can't identify somebody who I mean, you have an experience with them, you're gonna start figuring them out. Now, Doc Simony, I don't know. He came to my panel one day talking shit. He don't know nothing about me. I don't know nothing about him, so I don't have no issue with him. Hey, I'm 24. I'm 24/7 to be pulled up on. I'm not French, so I just don't want to do any confrontational shit on your show just out of respect. You know what I mean? Did you hear me, Tommy? Just a connection thing, bro. I was just saying I don't want to do any real confrontational shit on your show, just out of respect for your show. Well, that might be why French don't like them. Yeah, right. It's true. He's a light skinned nappy nigga. Yeah, it's true. Uh, Yeah, that's what he's talking about. I just tuned in right now to French, and French, he's sitting there telling you, you can't say fuck Black Lives Matter if you're black. The fuck you can't. They a fucking organized terrorist group that's for the downfall of the black community. Yes, you can. If you black, you should say fuck Black Lives Matter. Everything this nigga talks about is some fucking backwards bullshit. He's trying to teach people to sit there and be brainwashed so that they can just watch him and then act like he knows something. He don't talk about nothing. All he does is talk about what somebody said like a bitch. The gossip fucking network. No, no, I mean, I hope I'm not bothering you with it. It's hard to turn off. I mean, it's really the way I talk. It's because French Toast is a federal informant and the government's blocking your signal proximity. You're going to have aliens trace your location and zoom in and in it. Oh, he's a snitch. I can tell you that right now. He, I can tell he's a snitch by just paying attention to him. Like he's a federal informant, probably. He's trying to create one of them Freemason deals where he can get paid to shit on the community, like Tommy Sotomayor. I'm just saying, like we've been doing this for a long time. I did this for like 12 years. Was never really trying to be big on YouTube, but I've done some shit, and that's kind of what's weird to me because you get like everyone to me is a new crowd, and I have nothing against that, but it gets weird when they try to treat you like you don't exist or you can't be a part of the conversation. So I mean, I appreciate you having me on here. But it's just weird when you like created something and then somehow you're not a part of it. If you pay attention to his show, Tommy, he mentioned me all the time. He's tried to stop, but he says my name all the time. Tyree. So I can try. Well,
they're gonna partner with somebody whose channel is just beef. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
His whole fucking channel. You go look at his catalog. It's all Hassan Campbell and the rest of us, and a bunch of trolls. That he loves. He loves dealing with trolls.
Right.
That's all it is.
Well, yeah, because they're enablers, so they enable his bullshit.
Right.
You know, that's the thing about narcissism. You have narcs like him, and then you have your enablers. So you have a lot of narcs and narcissistic enablers over there that enjoy seeing people put down and abused verbally. And it's like, you know, I mean, he can abuse people verbally, but he ain't nothing in the street.
No, I know. That's what I'm saying. I know for a fact. You know, that's the thing. On YouTube, you can be who you want, right? But in real life, it's a whole different fucking ball game.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I mean, I've lost a job behind this. I've had, you know, I've put myself out there like niggas know who I am. Niggas know about me. Niggas know I'm the white boy who kicks the nigga shit. Like nobody try me in the street because I have a real movement. I had a movement before I ever came online. Like I'm a complete opposite paradigm of him. So like he doesn't want no fucking smoke. Nobody does if you want me to be realistic. And I'm not bluffing or trying to sound tough because I don't really care about that shit. I try to maintain even keel. But any nigga on here that talk about street shit, they don't want no issues with me. That's why they don't say my fucking name. I'm just being realistic.
Hey Tyree, can you just do me a favor though, bro? Just because I do got some mixed race. You know what I mean?
Okay, just don't say the N-word on here. That's fine.
I'd appreciate that, bro.
Yeah, that's no problem.
You know, on your panel, you know what I mean? On your channel, I respect. I'll never say anything like that to you. You know
no, I get you. Yeah, you're good. No problem.
That's all. But other than that, no, I agree with you, dude. Him and his whole team of people that he thinks he has.
Right.
None of them in real life would say any of the fucking shit he says on here. Yeah. I knew that the first fucking instant that I saw him going at it with somebody. I knew he doesn't keep that same energy.
Right.
I know for a fact. And he proved it last fucking week when Wax Dog and Shanks pulled his card.
Right.
You know what I mean?
I thought the get back was so funny on that because he got on and tried to downplay it while being in the casino, and he's just such a cornball. I mean, he's sitting there trying to gamble, and you know, I played professional blackjack with my own capital. I was hitting tables for $5 a piece, fucking them and walking away. I had my hair dyed green, looked like the Joker. Every time I came around, people were like, "It's the Joker," and I was really doing it and killing shit. So, you know, when I look at him, I just fucking laugh, you know, because, you know, I don't care what people think of me, and I would never try to paint any image about me that was like, I try to downplay who I am and myself, to be real on here, but like just as a whole, he's a sucker. Like everything about him is a sucker. So like he's in there trying to act like, yeah, I'm gonna hit it big. Not with no $20, you're not gonna hit it big. It take money to make money. So if you go and sit there and say you make money, like people called you out on, I think Tommy has and these other people, you know, like get your fucking weight up, not your hate up. You know what I mean? Like quit hating on everyone else saying, I mean, he trashes my name. He say I'm a strung out druggie and I'm a homeless broke piece of shit because the trolls tell him to say that. And that shit make me laugh because I've never touched drugs in my life.
Right.
You know, so
well, that's the thing. That's what I'm talking about. That goes back to what I was saying about this clown, how he doesn't know anybody, right?
Right.
He just goes off of people talking on YouTube.
Yeah.
We're not going to tell you our fucking ins and outs, dude. You can't tell somebody you can't say this person's a drug addict because you're not getting along with them or they're broke.
Well,
he's
doing that because he's projecting because he really is a perk head like y'all exposed, which was a good job on that. Yeah. Druggy.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
I've never looked down on someone for doing drugs, man. It's something I still don't understand. Why people belittle people who get on drugs. I've been friends with a lot of people that, you know, are on drugs. I've been around millions of them. I lived in a fucking shelter where they were lined up outside and they'd have to run off the whole block and wash the walls. And I mean, like everybody was just selling dope every day. We had 5 people die on the same corner off K2 in the same day. Like I come from real shit, like bad blocks. So like, you know, the shit he talk, I mean, it just doesn't fly in real life. And you see it sometimes because he'll be walking around with his camera and shit, and dudes will be testing him. And then he like tries to downplay it, and I tell him, I'm like, yeah, you just backed down to that dude. And he's like, nah, yeah, you did. You backed down. They come at you, and you just try to verbally say something like that's your same tactic, like verbally berate them. That shit don't work in real life, bro. Somebody gonna fuck his ass up.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. And by the way, he was playing dollar slots. I know that's what it was.
Right.
He was playing dollar slot machines. He's not putting no real money into the fucking casino.
Right.
He don't have any money. The only money he gets is the fucking cash apps. That's it. And there's nothing wrong with people who get cash apps. But with him, it's different because he chooses not to work. He wants to stay home and be fucking lazy. Sit on that fucking sofa or love seat and burn a hole in it because he's on that motherfucker.
I don't care what he says. That's his brother's pad, I think. And that's why he's got his brother's clothes in there.
Yeah, I'm sure it is.
Yeah.
I'm sure it is.
Yeah.
I heard he lived with his mom, then I heard his grandmother, then I heard his cousin, and then his brother. So who the fuck knows?
Yeah, I don't know. It's just weird watching him, man. He's really trying to use that. See, narcs use this thing called narc perception, so they be trying to get you to believe that they're something they're not. And it's just all about the illusion. That's why he's so infatuated with this shit on here, because he ain't never had none. He ain't never had nothing else. He doesn't have a girlfriend. He never has a girlfriend. That's clear. You know?
That's what I'm saying. That's what I said. He has the audacity, right, to sit there and talk about our girlfriends, our wives, whatever. This fucking guy, you can't pull a picture of anywhere of him with a female.
Right.
Right? I guarantee he hasn't had pussy since his baby mama, which was like 5 or 6 years ago. I think his daughter's like 6 years old or something, 7 years old or something like that. I guarantee it.
That shit was wild the day that he woke up and said, yeah, you know, I just got out of some pussy. Like, okay, well, where's it at? Because any normal individual is going to put the girl on camera and be proud and you know what I mean, and be like, yes, this is my bitch. But him, he don't want to do that because she doesn't exist. The only thing he making love to is this hand puppet J-Lo, like Cartman in South Park.
Right. Oh yeah, you're right. You're right. That's hilarious. No, you're right. You're hitting it right on the fucking head, bro. That's what I've been saying all along.
It's embarrassing.
It really is. And you know, the people who he has in his fucking chat, right? I mean, I don't know them personally, but there's one little fucking skeleton fucking bitch named Katie who I can't stand.
Oh no, she's one of my stalkers too, and we dead her shit all the time. Yeah, she looks like her and Botox didn't get along too well. That bitch is all strung out on heroin. I actually fucked one of those girls that's part of that crew. It's called Haters Inc. Let's not give them attention, please. But her name's Ashes, and I fucked her, and she couldn't take the dick in real life. So like, she had heroin bruises all over her arm. They're all junkies, bro.
Yeah, well, that fucking, I call it skeleton. That's what I call it.
Skeletor. Skeletor's a good one.
Yeah, she's on my page. I made a little upload of fucking her on his panel. She had the audacity to talk about my girl. Looking the way she does, bro. You should see the fucking pictures I got off that live of that girl.
She's a skeeza. She's got skeeza written. She should have skeeza tatted on her forehead. I mean, her lips look like she sucked so much dick in the back alley that they're chafing. I mean,
yep.
That bitch can't say nothing.
That's a fact.
You can't say much when you talking out of a goddamn like open gaping hole for dick. I mean, it just doesn't work like that.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, but she's I don't know, man. That girl is fucking. She's definitely a fucking cornball. I can tell you that right now.
She's an outcast.
Those are the kind of people he has, right? And he'll sit there like, "Oh, you're such a great supporter. You just met her. You gave her a wrench the same fucking day you meet her, because she's talking shit about me and my girl.
Right.
So now you're best friends, and you're fucking. Oh, you're my sis. You're my bro.
That's how it works. That relationship of hate, that fake ass shit, right?
I don't like that, man. I don't like that at all.
I just don't like a lot of the other dudes. Like, I don't like Ruin Cross. He a bitch, and I'm gonna say why. Because he had a problem with French, and he was talking about you not built like that, and I'm gonna run up on you, and I'm gonna do this and that fucking pussy turned right around and started sucking him off.
Well, I personally don't know Ruin Cross, so I'm not gonna say nothing about him. But
no, you don't have to. I'll do it by myself. But he's just a bitch.
No, yeah, I get what you're saying. I mean, like I said, dude, you know what I mean. You're entitled to say what you want, and I don't know these individuals. Well, I don't know him anyway.
Well, he's trying to bank off of Hassan Campbell's gay fame for sucking Bombada's dick. And that's all he do.
Really?
That's his claim to fame. I was in a music video with Hassan. All that tough shit. I would bring that my way. With them little ass arms. Real shit. Motherfucker looked like he died of AIDS.
Did you see that? You see my thumbnail?
What is it? I like it. It's cool.
It's not my avatar, my thumbnail. It's supposed to be fucking French Dose there with his fucking ass arms.
With the I saw the one with the yarmulke. That was funny.
Yeah.
Your avatar kind of looks like Katie.
Oh shit! Yeah, it's my zombie. Yeah. That's funny as hell. Yeah, that is. No, but my thumbnail for today's live was French Dose with his puny ass arm, but he goes around calling people fat, skinny, no muscle.
Right.
No, this motherfucker picked out pictures from me, dude, 8 years ago. Okay. Yeah, he's sitting there.
Yeah, I saw one of them. You don't look weird or anything. You look fine.
He says I'm a midget.
No.
Dude, I'm 5'8". That's it.
Well, I mean,
5'8".
how tall is he? What, 5'6" or something?
5'7".
Yeah. So
yeah.
he can't.
Right now, I weigh about 215.
Yeah, he can't say shit to nobody. He just shut the fuck up.
Yeah, like I said, dude, if he saw me in real life, and I told him this over and over again, but he thinks it's a joke. But I live 7 hours from him.
Uh-huh.
I live in Maine, so
right.
It's a 7-hour ride from here to New Jersey. Well, probably a little bit more. I don't know what part he's in because he lies all the fucking time.
Right.
You know what I mean? But I was almost tempted to make that fucking road trip, but I'm glad I didn't. Because I know that bitch would have did exactly what he did last week.
We called God.
That and not came out fucking side. I know for a fact.
Well, you don't have to catch him outside because he hangs out at that little mart, and you can actually Google that mart, and you can find that mart, and I think that's where that barber shop is right next to that little mart area. It's a little shopping center, and he makes the walk from there. Unless he moved, but I think it's the same spot. But he's very findable. But yeah, I would never encourage you to do that. I mean, he ain't worth it. As much as I think a lot of people would like to see him get his block knocked off. I mean, he ain't worth it.
Right. And and we get this straight. So you're saying pretty much you put him on, right? You put him on to YouTube. And
I without a doubt put him on. There would not be a French Doe. I mean, anyone can come to my show. Yeah, anyone, right. No, he flipped immediately. He didn't even wait. This dude got out the gate on the bull and lost, had a fucking hissy fit and went on top of the bull and fucking had an aneurysm. This motherfucker literally tries to just backstab everyone that he talks to. I offered him an opportunity to fuck with my label, to make music. I make music, like real music. So I offered him an opportunity to do that. I mean, some account was in our show that day and acted like they wanted to do it. I don't know if it was really him or not. We asked him to hop on cam, though. He wouldn't do it. I offered him to do radio together out the gate. That was the way that I brought him in. And I said, here's my new team, French Dose and I. And he proceeded to, after that fact, go and start saying that I'm on drugs, which just made no sense because it was, this is what these dudes on here do. They're suckers. I mean, 1 minute they're your friend, then the next minute they're talking shit, and I never took it personally. I never cared. I thought it was funny as hell, and then I just bombed on him every show. But if you look at the quality of our content, the intellectual shit that we talk about, he ain't coming close to me. I've done this for 12 years. I've screamed on more people than fucking Abdul Hakim Jabbar. I mean, I feel like I'm the god of this radio shit. You know, I'm not really concerned with the YouTube. I did my thing on Blog Talk, Spreaker. I built my own radio stations on here. I've done a lot. So, you know, for him to think he could fuck with me, I mean, he knows he can't fuck with me. I got diss songs about him, and they're like, I could play you a diss song right now that everybody would think is hot. I swear to God,
bro. That's what's up.
Would you like to hear one?
Yeah, go ahead. And I knew he's a fucking shyster like that, dude.
Yeah.
Oh man, that's so fucking.
He doesn't mention me because he don't want no real smoke, because like they talk shit about me and they think it's cute, but they know like I'm 6'2", I'm about Tupac weight. All I do is fight. I ain't never lost a fight in my whole life. I'm about that. I'm about that street shit. So, you know, I'm not hearing what everyone else got to say. And, you know, that's why I carry my own weight and I say what I want to say. And, you know, what people learn is that nobody can really deal with me on here. You know, if I turn up, I'm going to control whoever and whatever. Like, I'm going to do what I want with these little punks. I don't like them and they're just corny to me. You feel me? And I hate to be like that all the time because that's not really my nature. Like, I'm a humble dude. I'm a real nice dude. You know, I'm easy to get along with. But at the same time, like, I really come from that street shit, like, for real. So, and he knows. So it's like, it's just a weird situation when you deal with these people, you know, because the way they operate, I could never operate like them. I'd be dead. I'd be on the side of the curve, you know, because I got to deal with real life shit. You know what I mean? I ain't got time for all the gay shit. But here's one of the diss songs. I got a couple of it. It's called French Dose is a Faggot.
I love it already.
Hey, yo, French. Working with trolls. That's a bitch to you, son. Fucking snitch. You proud of being a snitch, son? This nigga's a bitch. Fuck with me, nigga. French Dose is a faggot. See him walking, just tagging. Oh, just bag and tagging. You can't move, you mannequin. French Dose is a faggot. See him walking, just tagging. Oh, just bag and tagging. You can't move, you mannequin. French Dose is a bitch. I murdered him when I got rich. He tried to diss, so get lifted as I sip here. Do the bitch nigga that noticed me. Hocus pocus, never lose focus. Now look at me, I'm the dope. Yeah, you run your feet all day till I cut it off. All that little bitch typing, oh, cut it out. Yeah, when a real nigga speaking, bitch, shut your mouth. I'll kill you, murder you, leave you in a body bag. Yeah, French is a faggot. See him walking, just tagging. Oh, just bag and tagging. You can't move, you mannequin. French is a faggot. See him walking, just tagging. Oh, just bag and tagging. You can't move, you mannequin. Show up at your show like I did to Yo Gotti for head. I got him at a slump and you project. Denial ain't an option and it ain't affecting. I think this the real shit that I bring. The real people want to hear the truth. It cuts like a razor. Yeah, exactly like a razor blade I'll cut you with. While I'm running for mayor. That nigga ain't for the culture. More like a culture scooping down all around the carcass of his begotten people. You ain't black with lying. You see me, you are dying. The job you try to work at, you get fired. Tell the truth, I'm the nigga that got you fired. Yeah. You can't defeat me, even when you get everyone to conspire. I'm the king of this shit. I'm your daddy, you bitch. I'll shoot you out a window and unmarked daddy. If niggas they mad at me because I own my own business. Yeah, French Dose is a faggot. See him walking, just tagging. I'll just bag and tagging. You can't move, you mannequin. French Dose is a faggot. See him walking, just tagging. I'll just bag and tagging. You can't move, you mannequin. And when I beat your ass, there won't be any witnesses. I'm pulling up on you and dumping. I guarantee you'll be running. You can't rap now. How you gonna get at me on any real level while you sold your soul to the devil? I'm a real rebel. You get ate up like a meal. I'll split you in a million pieces like you fucking deal. I'm robbing you on sight and I know you got nothing. But I'm scared of the dark and I need a new fucking night light. Yeah, on a flight. We'll see what's up when I knock your head clean off and leave you locked Yeah, I'm not stupid, I'm a genius. There is no stopping. Come on, French toast is a faggot. See him walking, just tag him. I'll just bag and tag him. You can't move, you mannequin. French toast is a faggot. See him walking, just tag him. I'll just bag and tag him. You can't move, you mannequin. Try me now, nigga. Try me now. Faggot ass nigga. Nobody's proud of being a bitch. 2021. Cause it gets cast pain. What have you done? You're gonna need it. The game will never be the same. Yeah. Fucking crunk. Don't ever say my name the wrong way. Nick.
All right, what do you think?
Yeah, that's fire, bro. That's fire.
Appreciate it.
That's definitely good. Hell yeah.
I appreciate it. I mean, we do the music shit for real, so like Ruin Cross and Hassan Campbell are not fucking with me. I can establish that right now.
Oh, is he a rapper?
They trying to be.
Okay.
Hassan Campbell ain't no rapper. Hassan Campbell's claim to fame is his old teenage.
No,
yeah.
Talk about the other guy, Ruin.
He wants to be a rapper. He's a nobody who's trying to affiliate himself with Hassan to try to get some fake internet clout tokens so he can call himself a rapper. You feel me?
Oh. I don't know him. I don't think I've ever even really heard his name before.
I mean, like, if dudes wasn't trash, I wouldn't be so disrespectful. I'm not a hater by any means, but dude is trash. I can tell by looking at him. He's fucking trash. I mean, you know, I'm entitled to my opinion.
Right, exactly. Yep, that's true.
Like, if it's a real dude, like Organized Dementia, I think he's a lot more realer than most of them. I fuck with him. If he had some music, I would want to listen to it. But you got to be real for me to listen to your shit. You got to be real. I mean, I've been a fan of rap my whole life. First album I ever bought was the Albulation by Yuck Knees.
Oh,
yeah, but from the Bay Area, okay. And that's the type of shit I fucked with, and I fell in love with that album. And I'm a white boy, but that's like the blackest album on the planet, and I loved it. And like, you got to have some real shit to you if I'm going to listen to you. If not, like, I'll throw your shit out the fucking window.
Right. Yo, you know who else is in that motherfucker's chat, dude? The biggest YouTube troll there is. Fucking Reem Beam. You ever heard of this fucking guy?
Nah, he's new to me. I saw his name on your thing the other day.
Oh, my God. This motherfucker, he has at least 200 channels, bro.
God damn.
Channels. Like, he has no, like...
Yeah. Go ahead.
That's crazy. Yeah, you play that other. So you say you got another one? Play the other one.
Well, I got disses on Frenchie for days.
Oh, okay.
This one's called Maserati.
Okay.
You don't want it with me, you run from me. I don't conversate with a Tommy. Let the paramedic wrap you up like a mommy. Now you hit the floor, ow, my tummy. French toast look at my brand and Maserati. You don't want it with me, you run from me. I don't conversate with a Tommy. Let the paramedic wrap you up like a mommy. I'll take French toast and put it on exhibit A. Finish your rap career before it even started, like it was exhibit. Sucking off M&M, like with it. Took the style of a nigga and never gave it back to him. I fuck with these little terms. Why you go reverse and calling people names all day? You get into no facts, ain't gotta show that shit whack. I am real as it gets, I am flooded with truth. Hey, you ever heard the expression, you snooze, you lose, you're a fool. Can't ever make the right move. Yeah, keep acting like I'm at a disadvantage. Then why am I capitalizing off of this fake beef? You wanna create, how you gonna be when you vegetarian? You look sickly like you already caught malaria. Don't even worry about corona, you're fragile as it gets. You don't want it with me, you run from me. I don't conversate with a dummy. Let the paramedics wrap you up like a mommy. Now you hit the floor, ow, my tummy. French toast, look at my brand and Maserati. You don't want it with me, you run from me. I don't conversate with a dummy. Let the paramedics rep you up like oh, being fragile as it gets, like a box with glass broken all inside of the shit. On the block, niggas don't hand you carefully. They shatter you like broken shattered dreams. You kill just to get a spot on my team. I don't fuck with snitch ass bitches, nigga. Sin they warn you, go against me and you're finished. You're outside, you playing, well outside is a fast realm. People 75% of the world. How can we never ever see you with the girl? I got a girl that's so beautiful. If I show you a picture, you'll hurl. I will chuck out more insults because you're hurting, suffering as your connection buffering. You ain't got nothing for me. I serve you on a platter 24/7 like a diner. I'm digging gold out your bitch ass like a coal miner. I keep this shit up long enough. You'll have to call me a 49er. You don't want it with me, you run for me. I don't conversate with a dummy. Let the paramedics wrap you up like a me. Now you hit the floor, ow my tummy. French toast, look at my brand new Maserati. You don't want it with me, you run for me. I don't conversate with a dummy. Let the paramedics wrap you up like a me. You play script during the day, and now you get your ass on that stage and make it wiggle. You ain't even got a pistol in case you get in a pickle. I'm a lazy anemic, like you infested with sickle cell anemia. Hell no, there's no redeeming yourself. You never had credibility. You try to get credit because you make no money, you're edible. Smoke, you leave that bitch ass like a barbecue. You tried to date a plastic doll until she got kissed and even Barbie threw. As a plan for your soy food diet, eat your tofu. Cause real niggas out here all wanna touch you. If anybody get around you, they gonna fuck you. Yeah, can't catch up to my rhymes cause you're too stupid to insult, too ignorant to understand. You're not a man, you're a bitch nigga. That's a mascot for hoes who hate men. They kill a great band, pull up on you, and you get thrown in the back. And we do experiments involving pliers and your nutsack. Bitch, fall back, or you'll get enough shots where you can call all your supposed cats. You claim you got people in the hood, all you do is drink, talk shit about Tyree, knock on wood while I'm funding real businesses. I live better than you, I eat better than you, fuck it. Even when I get on the toilet, I shit better than you. You're inferior, I'm superior, and you're the shit no bitch wants like a venereal. Only thing you kill is cereal. And when you talk that pretend shit, real niggas aren't hearing you. Get out of here, faggot.
Oh shit. Those tracks make my day, Tommy.
That's another one, bro.
I think this is the last one I have, but oh look, this is the classic one I made first on. It's called No French Toast. Still love this shit.
No French toast, Captain Crunch. He don't want it, he know that he'll get punched. No French toast, Captain Crunch. He don't want it, he knows that he'll get punched. I said no French toast, Captain Crunch. He don't want it, he knows that he'll get punched. I said no French toast, Captain Crunch. He don't want it, he knows that he'll get punched. I said no French toast. Look, see, I don't boast. Hell yeah, I'm reaching goals. I murder all my foes. See, I'm already rich. You nothing but a bitch. See, it's just too easy. Yeah, I could fuck your bitch. See, I got the power, and I'm making noise. Listen, I'll fuck you up. You can bring all your boys. Yeah, you're annoyed. Yeah, I mean you're mad at me. So let me reach in my back. See, I know what I want, and I'm gonna get it. Anybody trying to be a contender, they just get it. I know you're mad, frustrated at the fact that no matter what I endure, I just continue to push forward. You can't make me suffer. Insulting me only insults me. When they question me, it's no faulty. Captain Crunch, he don't want it. He knows that he'll get punched. I said no French toast. Captain Crunch, he don't want it. He knows that he'll get punched. I said no French toast. Captain Crunch, he don't want it. He knows that he'll get punched. I said no French toast. Captain Crunch, he don't want it. He knows that he'll get punched. No, then you know it and you express it as such. Why would I ever want to go see a run? There is no way for you to ever stop me, because it's not about you, it's all about me. I got the attention that you want me, exactly what I want you give to me. I've got immediate gratification. I'm not complaining, bitch, keep hating. I'm fucking rich as fuck. All your broke homeless, so try your luck. The threats are funny, that shit was cute. Just wait till you see how I handle these bitches and what I do to that dude. It's a community now. Your shit's real now. You will feel now when I let off like cloud. You afraid to go toe to toe, blow for blow. I'm gonna keep grabbing more. I'm the eagle coming down with I said, no friends will love you and left you sore. I know you're begging for more. You open the flash door. No friends knows. Having fun. He don't want it and he knows that he'll get punched. So I said, no friends knows. Having fun. He don't want it. He knows that he'll get punched. I said, no friends knows. Having fun. He don't want it and he knows that he'll get punched. No friends knows. You're not blowing up. Yeah, I said, no friends knows. You are not bold enough. Listen, no friends knows. Why would you go? Why you claiming stripes you don't have? You little motherfucker, you're like a rat. No friends knows. I murder all my foes. I will dispose of these hoes. Yeah, I'm telling you, no friends know. No, fuck out of here. No friends knows.
Oops. You like that one?
Yeah, that's good. You got some bangers there, man, for sure. I don't know who this Zao is.
Don't fuck with them. That's a troll. That's one of them fags. That's a French Dose
That's what
lover.
I'm saying. I've never even seen this person. He's got like, holy shit, mad comments.
I know all of them. They flood my chats, bro.
Tyree, Sneed, the biggest joke, lunatic on YouTube. He beats women, he shuts the N-word of the hard ER. But you agreed not to say that on my panel,
right.
So that's, you know what I mean? Keen, this guy, I don't know. Like, I just said, come on up. If you want, I'll leave the camera off. Just don't take my word on YouTube if you don't believe me. Listen, the way that I'm trying to run this, right, is this, okay? Anybody's welcome to come on here. I have no issues. We can discuss things. If you think he's a racist, right, then you could talk about that or something like that.
Well, I will say, Tommy, I will not stick around for that. So if they come on, I'm hopping off because they love to do this shit where they come on here just to bother me. Yeah, he ain't. He's a bitch. He ain't got no facts, nothing to say. Right.
Gypsy Heart says, you heard of the rapper Chucky Trill? He was killed at 3:30 this morning in Atlanta. Oh, damn. No, I didn't hear about that.
Well, it is Atlanta. You know, I come from the hoods in Atlanta, right, Tommy? I didn't tell you that.
Oh no, you from Atlanta?
I'm from everywhere. I got arrested in Bankhead, the most notorious drug street in all of ATL, and was in jail with fucking dope boys. I know everything about them corners.
Hey, well, you know, Zaga Zao, you know what I mean? I know that's in the song there. I can't remember who the fuck sings it either. But
Zaga
Beanie
Zao.
Man. It's in that Beanie Man. Zaga Zao. Hey, Tyree and I got something in common right now. We don't like French toast. Okay? that's honestly.
Real shit.
I don't like that motherfucker at all. For everything he stands for, you know?
Well, that's why. Let me tell you something, Tommy, to expose this shit real quick. Zagazoo's affiliated with Siobhan Crow, the bitch who stalked me. Siobhan Crow supports French toast, so that's actually a French toast supporter you're talking to right there. So they're trying to get in your head and tell you this false testament that I shut down already, that I'm racist and all this bullshit that everybody knows isn't true. We already proved it wrong, so that's their agenda. Just so you know, any of these trolls come talking negatively, they got an agenda. They're full of shit.
No, I feel that, but I'm gonna be transparent here, Tyree, because we just met, so because I'm a transparent kind of guy.
No, you're
but
good.
I will say when you do, I mean, I understand you say you're from the hood and all this other stuff, but when you use the N-word like that, though, right, it kind of does give off that demeanor or whatever.
Yeah,
but everybody's entitled to their own opinions. You know what I mean? You're entitled to whatever kind of speech you want. You know what I mean? I don't condone that. That's why I'll never say that. But you're your own person. I'm my own person. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, I'm like Clint Eastwood in that movie where he's the older man. Have you ever seen that one?
Because you know, like you know what I mean? This is like how it goes in real life, right?
Right.
You can talk however, and same for that fucking clown French toast. You can talk however you want on YouTube, but there may come a time when somebody's gonna fucking check you on that.
Yeah, it won't happen. It won't happen with me because I've been doing this for 12 years, which is my point.
No, I'm not. But you get what I'm trying to say, right?
Yeah.
I mean, there's always the possibility. That's all I'm trying to say. I'm not saying
I had a lot of
saying that.
Right. I have a video out right now of me saying the N-word in front of blacks. I had tons of videos with blacks calling blacks the N-word. Like, they know about me. So. Well,
yeah, no. What I'm saying is this. I'm not saying.
Yeah, no, I agree.
You don't.
I get you.
Or anything like that. I'm just saying when you say that, there's always a possibility that you know that somebody could check you on that. You know what I mean? But that's your business. That's your prerogative. That's how, you know, like Bobby Brown said, my prerogative, right?
Right.
Like that's I myself, I don't do that. Like Doc, you know, us, we don't.
Yeah, no, I respect that.
Yeah, we got black. You know what I mean? We got black supporters. So you know what I mean?
That's the thing is like I'm really involved with the black community. That's the funny thing, but you know, like you know that what you're saying, that's the truth. It applies to me because I have to walk this walk, and I got to call a spade a spade. So, you know, I'm willing.
I can't judge anybody for being in a mental hospital because I was in a mental hospital at one point in time of my life as well. So, I mean, I was only there for like a week, but you know what? I can never fucking say, oh, because I was myself. Like, I'll admit that shit. You know what I mean? I had a breakdown.
Yeah, I get you. It
that
happens.
Doesn't mean anything.
Well, I've actually never been in one. That's just one of the lies they make up.
Well, that's what I'm saying, dude. Like, I don't understand why these guys have to do that shit.
Well, I don't either.
Because you hide behind a fucking keyboard or whatnot. You can say what you want 1,000 miles away. But either way, that's not even that serious anyway. But I'm just saying, like, some of the stuff they say, like, you think because like that doesn't mean anything. Some people go through hard times. They have a family member could pass away. Who knows? Like a child or whatever the fuck. You know what I mean? You could have had $1 million and the shit burnt up in a building. You got no fucking. You know what I mean? Who knows? Fuck, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
My call. Okay, it is what it is, because I mean, you know what I'm saying right here. I don't see how anybody could look at me in a negative light because I just told Tyree. You know what I mean? Not that it matters because I don't have to explain myself to begin with, but I am going to just say this. I don't condone that speech. I won't say that. He's entitled to say what he wants. He said he's not going to say that on my panel, and I respect that.
Yep.
So on his channel, he can say whatever he wants. That's, you know what I mean? But as far as anything else goes, it's all day fuck French toast. You know what I mean? Forever. You know, as far as I'm concerned. He's just saying, please look him up, Tommy. Like, man, I'm not even gonna bother with all that shit. Like, that's real.
Right. Well, he wants you to go look up my name on YouTube so you can go see the slanderous videos they put in place. Like, any retard's gonna believe that shit.
Right.
It's fucking stupid, man. It's just it's a smear campaign because they know I'm a threat. So they try to go after anybody who I'm cool with. So they know that me and you will get along, and they don't want to have that connection because they know that we'll say a lot of truth and, you know, do some good radio and get some truth out there, man. They're just all liars. They're just trying to drown out the platform with lies. I mean, they coming after my girl right now. I mean, like I told you, the bitch that I fucked in the past, she emailed my girlfriend 1 million times. She's friends with Zagazoo. They're all part of one crew. So they are harassing my girlfriend right now on here, Jenny, because simply she wants to be with me, and we're going to go on like an RV trip from like May to September and have a blast. And I met her on here. So.
Oh yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with that. Some things can happen on here. It doesn't always have to be negative. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to change because it sure has been a lot of negative. But yeah, I mean, Jenny's definitely a positive. Yeah, Jenny's cool as hell.
Well, that's just what I'm saying. Like, you know, I mean, for every negative video out there, I'm sure there's fucking 5 more positive ones. You just gotta dig deep and find them. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And sometimes it's from the people who you least expect it from. You know what I mean? Like I said, I just started this shit, so you know what I mean? Like, I don't know, maybe a month ago now. But I only got 70 subscribers, but I'm happy with that. You know what I mean? I'll build my way up slowly. Like I said, this was never planned anyway. This was a spur of the moment. Oh, yeah, you want to fucking invite me onto your panel and kick me off and block me because I told you shit that's true that you didn't want to hear?
Right.
Okay, I'll make a channel, and guess what? My little views will still get seen by people.
Okay? Oh, hey.
And people
Hi, Jenny.
you don't like is gonna, you know how it goes.
Yeah, sorry, my girl just came in my chat because I'm live on my channel too, so they're hearing it from both. I was just saying hi to her. She said your disc music was amazing on French Doze.
She said what?
She said my disc music was amazing on French Doze. Thank you, babe.
Yeah. Yeah. No, that was good. That was definitely good. He played like 3 good songs right there. You know
I mean, I just want all smoke with all these dudes who claim they can rap. I don't care who you are. I don't care what group you affiliated with. If you think you can spit, I want to compete. That's the point and nature of rap. And you got to build a name off of what y'all call it beef. I don't think beef is online. I've been in real beef my whole life.
Me, yeah, exactly. Yeah. To me, beef is nothing on YouTube.
I ain't lost a beef yet. We'll just put it like that. So, you know, I mean, that's why I'm confident. And that's why I do what I do and have the energy I have because I really do this. So I ain't worried about a beef. These fuckers are vegetarian. They eat soy food.
Yeah. Well, when you going live again, Tyree? Because I'm gonna pull up your channel next time.
I'm live right now.
No, I meant like.
Oh, I mean, I just do it randomly. I wouldn't be able to tell you off top.
Okay.
But yeah, I mean, I just think it's sad how he tries to treat others and treat people. I think that it's pathetic. I think it's a bad look, and
it definitely is.
I just think that in the long run, it's going to hurt him, like it's been doing. And I mean, he's lost people because of that shit, and his views are plummeting. If you pay attention, I really don't look very often, but I have noticed when I do look, you know, he's plummeting. He's not doing better. He's doing worse.
Right.
And he's buying. I think what he's doing is he bought subs and then he's buying views. He definitely bought them.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, I said that in one of my lives not that long ago.
And they're not expensive. I don't think they're pretty cheap. So I mean, he can do that through the trolls and shit. But he's definitely buying views. Yeah.
See, I didn't even know that shit was possible until fucking a troll or whoever said it. And I'm like, what? You can really do that? Yeah, you can. But, you know, like I said, his time's going to come. You know what I mean? He's obviously not going to have a come to Jesus moment and change his fucking ways. So who knows how it's going to happen? But
I think he is, because I think what's going to happen is he's going to run into someone off of YouTube. And I think it's just going to set him straight, you know, because what he's trying to do is he's trying to create drama like Tekashi. So Tekashi's a narcissist too, and he's a federal agent. He's a snitch. So what these rappers do is they sell their ass, they get fucked in prison, and then they get put in this music industry. They lie and tell you they're rich. They don't own anything, okay? They don't have any money. They're just pimped little house fucks that do what they're told. They're puppets. So they're there to shit on the community. That's why Tekashi 6ix9ine talks about, you know, fuck King Von. And I'm not going to say I don't too, but I don't do it to shit on the community. I don't like none of these rappers because of what they represent, which is just one person being picked out of the hood and then everyone in the hood, which brings us back to our issue, because I'm an activist. I've put millions of dollars in the black community. I offered to build Black Wall Street. They didn't want to do it. So when you look at the community, it makes me sick because, and that's part of why I say the words I say to attract attention, because I want people to remember what I'm saying to them. And you have to be offensive in order to do that. So I know how to manipulate and play with people's responses and make people, you know, start thinking. But point is, these rappers, They get picked out of the community. They lie to you and tell you they're rich and they're not. And then what the community does that is the same community this rapper's shitting on, and this basketball player, and all of them are the black bole, you call it, and they shit on their own people. What the community does is sit there and cheerlead for them. And there's something wrong with that, because why would you cheerlead just because you think LeBron made it, which he doesn't? And there's ads out right now with Freemasons admitting that he doesn't make money playing ball. He has to do marketing and commercials and shit. They're not rich. And it's proven if you look at examples like Chief Keef, the label owner, taking back the BMW i8 because Chief Keef never owned it. They don't own none of these cars or homes. They occupy them. You got to study and do your research before people start just thinking all these rappers are rich. They don't have a fucking dime. Nipsey Hussle was quoted as, we're going to be 60 without a pot to piss in. And this is kind of my message I'm trying to bring to people is, if you want to do music, you got to build your own business and be independent. And you got to learn how to make money with your music. And even Nelly, who's signed to a major label, said that. They all want to be independent. So people should stop thinking that everyone's down and out because they doing things differently. You know, what the way that you do it might be the way that really works. Let me think who was another example I was going to mention earlier. Just all of them. I mean, they're all just full of shit. They get hand selected. They're government informants. And for anyone in the community to support someone like Tekashi 6ix9ine is sick, because there's a reason why they chose a pedophile and a dude who looks like a rapist and just a sick individual that ain't got nothing to live for, because they want someone who just loves destruction. Because why? They want to cause destruction to the community. We are the community. That's why I have no mercy for people, because until people get their mind right, I don't care what they have to say. So that's why, like, if anyone wants to check me on anything I say online, I welcome that 24/7. I guarantee you're going to get your head knocked off, clean off. I promise. And not with no weapons. So I welcome that all day. But go ahead, Tommy.
No, I mean, yeah, I mean, you know, what you're saying is definitely, you know, it's definitely something to take in. You know what I mean? It's not like, I know that. You know the motto, fake it till you make it, right?
That's what he's
rappers
doing.
do that.
Yeah, that's what French is doing
fake
too.
Fake it till they make it. You know, that's a lot of people do that in life, on and off fucking camera, I guess. But no, you're right though. In a sense, you're definitely right with what you said.
Well, I mean, I'm just trying to make clear, Tommy, I'm for the betterment of the black community. I'm the only motherfucker on here who actually put money into the black community. I'm the only dude on here who hood, you know what, fuck with heavy. Like, they all love me. Like, I live with them. I eat the same food as them. So, you know, it's just like when people be trying to bitch about, oh, he say the N-word and he used the hard R. Yeah, do you know who told me to use the N-word in my rap? A black guy. He said, quit fucking around and just say the N-word. He said that in Atlanta. Atlanta's who brought me into rap. So I'm just saying, like, to shed a little light on why I do what I do. It's not for no hurting nobody. The N-word is what's going to unite the whole world, and I'm going to be the one to use it and do it. And I'm just telling you all my life that's going to happen. That word is about unity. It's not about a negative. You can always take a symbol and have a different meaning for it. I mean, the swastika meant freedom until Hitler used it. Feel me?
Yeah, no, I mean, yeah, that's the whole world. We definitely need to fucking unite. You know what I mean? It's just hard when you got all these fucking weird people out there who just don't want that. They're doing everything they can do to prevent that from happening.
So now you know. You just hit it on the head. You just hit it on the head. Now you know why they're after me and why they're trying to suppress me. You just said it right there.
Well, right. But then you got individuals like French Dose who is trying everything he can
cause destruction. Yeah.
To cause a fucking race war. Right. Why? I don't know. Because I can tell you right now, from how he looks, they're gonna, he's gonna get. They're gonna think he's white. You know what I'm saying? I mean,
blacks are not going to fight with French Toast. So, I mean, you can get that thought out your head right now. He'll just end up having some white boys fuck him up or something. I think blacks are going to beat his ass before the whites do. Organized Dementia is black. He don't like him. I would love to talk to Organized Dementia, by the way, if anybody can put word out on the street. I'm trying to talk to him.
Yeah, I can try to do that for you.
Yeah, he can come on my show. My channels are usually called Ice Monkey CEO. They flag a lot of my shit, you know what I mean? But I'm kind of hard to find on here sometimes. But
yeah, you were, because you told me that you were live last night, I think it was, and I tried finding you. I found your channel, but you said there was nothing on there. I'm like, what the fuck?
yeah, I move around. I got one channel right now I'm live on called French Dose in the Kitchen. I got another one called Straight Truth Exposing Them with an 8 for the truth, or I mean for the straight. And then I've got Ice Monkey CEO, and I'm live on all those right now if anyone wants to check me out. But I make new ones and shit because they stay flagging. They just took a channel of mine down yesterday, so I don't care. It is what it is.
Yeah, you know how it's gonna happen. You know what I mean?
It ain't stopping nothing. Yeah, 12 don't stop shit.
Yeah. You just rebuild it, start over. You know, that's what JB Gunner's done a bunch of times, from what I heard.
Oh, I mean, I already told everybody all my channel's gonna have over 1,000 subs, and I mean, views ain't a problem. So I mean, I already got everything set. It's just a fucking wrap.
Well, I suppose, but I haven't even been to bed yet. I work third shift, work nights. I got to work tonight at 11.
Well,
so I'm gonna fucking
I admire
jump off and get some sleep.
Right.
You know what I mean? I'm a truck driver. I drive a truck at night, so that's what I do. So that's why I said, you know, that's where I fucking caught wind of that fuck boy over there, because he was always doing lives late at night. So that's when I first started tuning in, and then I'm like, oh, okay, he's talking shit, whatever. And then from there, just fucking spiraled out of control to the point where I checked him on, and like, go fuck him.
Yeah, they're all pussies, bro. They're just going to keep doing what they do until somebody whoops their ass. You know what I mean? But like I said, I mean, I may end up actually seeing French Toast in person one day, but he don't want that. I'm just being honest.
Yeah.
Because I'm not going to give him a chance to talk, like the same way he tried to do me when he brought me on the show, that disrespectful shit. He ain't getting a chance to talk. We ain't talking about nothing. So
he pulled you on his channel?
Yeah, he would say, he would challenge me and act like he want me over there and shit. I'm trying to mod you, by the way, Jenny, and I can't find your account. It's not popping up on any of the lives. But he would challenge me and say, pull up. I'd pull up, and then he'd do this kitty game where he'd mute me and try to, you know, antagonize me to piss me off. And I'm like, okay, well, that's all good. But just remember, you know, I mean, in New Jersey's just a trip away. So, I mean, New Jersey would be great fun. I think me and Jenny would love to visit New Jersey. So, I mean, I'm not going to involve my girl or anyone else. She could just drop me off and I'll handle you, bitch. But, I mean, I ain't afraid of none of y'all. All that fucking smoke you claim to God and all that bullshit. I mean, I'll walk right into your fucking barbershop and we can do whatever. I'm not afraid of none of y'all. I'm just being honest. So, if you want smoke, we could do that. I'll show up by myself with no weapon. Straight up. Yeah. I don't care. Like, they don't get, like, some people are just grown men. Like, I'm handling grown men business, bro. If I want to fucking, if I want to see you, I'm going to see you. You know what I mean? I just think it's funny how he a bitch and he don't roll by himself. You know what I mean? So, like, you know, I'm just saying, like, me, I would want to catch him by himself. You know what I mean? Like, catch him lacking. I mean, he's short and scrubby anyway. Like, you could tell he ain't shit. All he gonna do is sit there. I mean, I've broken down fools fucking 3 times his size easy. He's easy money. I mean, if I get my hands on him, he's going to the ground. It's a wrap. So
he's got a patchy, gross beard.
Yeah, I mean, I'm thin. I don't look like a whole lot all the time. Like I'm getting bigger and bigger. I'm pure fucking muscle. I got no fat on me, but I'm thin. Like, people underestimate me a lot, but that's where they fuck up at. You know, because I do real strength training and shit. I mean, I was running 10, 20 miles a day just recently. I mean, you know, I do some pretty hardcore training. I'm training to fight like Mike Tyson. I mean, I can really duck and move, and I know 52 blocks. I do a lot of different shit. You know, the one dude I'm going to say again, shout out to Warchild 954, because he had a real fight. He's a real fighter. And I like him. I fuck with him. But I will say Warchild 954, I don't think like he doesn't have any stand game. Like, if him and I face off in MMA, I would just keep the game standing. And if we go to the ground, I'm stronger than him, so I'd be able to do what I want with him. I just put him in a headlock and put him to sleep. But like as far as stand game, like I would knock Warchild the fuck out. I'm just being honest. But you know, he'd have a chance maybe on the ground if he's strong enough. But
Who's this Warchild?
Yeah, he's cool. I like him. I'm not saying nothing bad about it. I fuck with him heavy.
Is he a YouTuber?
Yeah, he's cool. He's another one that French don't like, and French said, yeah, he said his punches ain't gonna hurt. They'll hurt you. Like, I'm not saying that Warchild doesn't have any punch. I just saw his fight, and I saw he's more about ground game, but he's got some pretty good fucking ground game. Like, he's pretty nasty. Like, he would definitely fuck French up, but
I'm gonna have to look that guy up.
You know, I'm not saying his stand game is necessarily weak, but I just think, I know with me, it's not fucking with me. Like, people don't know who I am yet, you know, so it's weird when you're in this space because, you know, like I'm 10-0 underground boxing, you know what I mean? So it's a little different. Like, I'm like Kimbo Slice in real life, you know what I mean? So people think that like Kimbo, when he was alive, that like he would whoop my ass. Like, nah, bro, that's not really how it works. Like, Kimbo was big and everything, but like he wasn't necessarily that strong and he wasn't that quick and he had no accuracy to his punches. That's why when they put him in MMA, he got his fucking ass handed to him all the time. Because
he did. I saw those fights.
Yeah.
I'm a big UFC fan, MMA fan.
Yeah, because it's a different weight class. I mean, first of all, you got to adjust to the weight classes. Then on top of that, you got to have accurate shots. If you're not having accurate blows, I mean, you fuck. I think Kimbo was a good fighter, but I just think he could have worked on his accuracy. See, I'm different. I'm like,
he was a good street fighter, but when it came to, you know, being in a cage with his rules and his fucking different styles of fighting, you gotta defend fucking takedowns.
They murdered him too, by the way. I don't care what no one tells you. They killed him. They poisoned him. Yeah. And that's what I mean. I mean, why would you want to be involved in these leagues that are demonic and sacrificing people? Why would you want to be part of a music industry that sacrifices people like Whitney Houston and Ray J walks in the building the night that she's murdered? I mean, people got to start paying attention, man. I mean, Drake sacrificed his best friend. They murdered his best friend in cold blood and shot him so many times. It's unreal, and came back and shot him 2 more times. And that video's on YouTube. So people got to understand what's going on and how the world works. The world's not about money, man. Money's the root of all evil. A lot of all these celebrities and hip hop artists, they're selling out the people closest to them so that they can survive in the game. So when you little bitches be saying shit like R.I.P. Vaughn and Duck, you don't give a fuck about Vaughn and Duck. So quit with that shit, because Vaughn and Duck represent nothing but bullshit and people shitting on the community. Now I can adjust it specifically, like for Duck. Actually, I'm going to take that back. Maybe Vaughn and Duck weren't on that, but they were still being used for that. Does that make sense, Tommy?
Yeah.
So I'm not saying that everybody's a bad guy, but what I'm saying is that's my problem with y'all, is you act like you support these people. That's why I shit on them. It's really not how I feel. Like, I actually like Vaughn and I like Duck. I really like Duck a lot. I fuck with Duck heavy. Because
I
Duck,
personally like to see though. I personally like to see though all the fucking violence in Chicago, in New York, and all these states where, you know, a lot of individuals are being killed. I like to see all that shit stop, man, for real. I like to put the guns and knives and shit down and just stop fucking using.
See, I'm the exact perfect dude for that, because what I wanted to do was kind of like what they copied from me, because I'm the one who really does it, which is that what's it called? The backyard boxing shit, street beefs.
Yeah.
I wanted to do that. Yeah, street beefs is whack though. Most of them motherfuckers can't fight. I wanted to do street beefs like on a real scale. They stole that from me. I don't care what no one says. I released my boxing footage and then they came out. I don't care what nobody tells you. I put out my fights and my footage is fucking amazing, and they can't come close to me. Like, none of they fighters, they not fucking with me. So I don't care what no one says. You know what I mean? Like, I'm more of a guy who could show you better than I could tell you, but I'm going to have more fights coming, and I'm training to go into competitive boxing. And the minute I do, I mean, people going to see, I'm not kidding. I'm the next Mike Tyson. I'm not playing at all. So
Bonnie, he wasn't talking about you, Bonnie. Sorry to interrupt you, bro.
Who is Bonnie? Is Bonnie one of your supporters?
Bonnie's she's one of my supporters. Because she said, I don't know, a few comments ago, you know, R.I.P. to King Von, I think it was.
Oh no, she's cool. She's cool. Yeah, no, I'm talking about the trolls and shit. I thought people were just trolling. Yeah,
she's talking about somebody else, Bonnie.
But my whole point is, like, like I kind of like Duck, but I mean, look what happens to him, and they all get murdered. And that's my point.
Yeah.
It's like I just look at things from a heightened perspective, which is it's just seeing what's going on around you. Like I came out doing radio against Illuminati and Freemasonry. I realized and taught that Freemasonry is Illuminati, and that's our enemy. We all have the same common enemy. So it's just sad that we have all these people in this society that want to work against people like me. And I just think it's funny because, you know, I don't care. Like that's the thing. Like the mentality is just different. Like you have different people in the world. You know what I mean? Like me, I'm addicted to fighting. Like I like getting hit, but people normally can't even lay a hand on me because I'm quick. So my point is, like, you just have different people. So that's why, like, I love when people are like, yeah, you know, somebody might check you or someone might pull up. I wish they would. I tell people to pull up all the time. They make fun of me for it. And as a matter of fact, that's where French got it from. Go ahead.
Hold on, Tyree. DC, yeah, that's a dude who doesn't like him. I told him, you know, I don't condone the N-word on my channel. He knows that. So pretty much I'm just chopping it up with him right now, so I can just figure out what the hell is going on here. You know what I mean? The chat is starting to get out of control. The Zagazao. I don't even know who this person is. I've never even seen him. He told me he's not a racist, so I made sure of that. I asked him that because DC is one of my supporters. You know, he's black.
Well, I mean, it's pretty obvious. I mean, it's just, you know, fake people that make fake accounts and then they just try to smear someone so that you won't hear the message. I mean, it don't matter to me because I don't care who believes. If he
was racist, I wouldn't be talking to him.
Right.
You should know that, but DC. Right now, we're talking about all the violence and shit that's happening in like Chicago and all that. You know, King Von and the other gentleman there who passed. What's his name?
But Duck, FBG Duck. I mean, there's a million people that died. I mean, most of Chirac is dead.
Yeah, I just wish they put the fucking guns down, though. For real, dude. I'm not even kidding. Because, you know, I feel bad for the families. The families have to get the after effect of all this shit, dude. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, that's my thing, though, is that, you know, when people want to slander me and say I'm something on here, I mean, I deal with blacks more so than anyone on this network in real life. So, I mean, if I'm racist, how am I around them all the time? It don't make no sense.
DC, it's kind of, I'm sorry to interrupt you, bro. DC,
no, you're good.
It's kind of like the JB Gunner situation. You know what I mean?
It's totally totally opposite of the JB Gunner situation. JB Gunner is one of them.
No. I'm talking like the way you talk, because you guys both use you guys use the N-word occasionally or whatever. You know what I mean? He might have bit that
from me though.
I don't know anything about that.
Yeah, they've been watching me for a long time. He might have bit that from me, but those people are actually racist. That's why it's funny, because the people in the chat right now are actually racist. A racist person's not going to kick the N-word on live radio. They're going to hide. Racists are cowards.
Hold on. I don't use that word because I know it's derogatory. So that's just me. Like I said, though, we're different people. You know what I mean? You have your own philosophy. I have mine. You know what I mean? We agree on that. But I mean, I'll be honest with you right now. Like, I don't like that word, right? And just like I don't like cracker. And I say that too. I said that to French. That's what started this whole fucking thing with him and I.
That's funny.
Bogus gas. I don't know you, so I can't let you up here, bro. You know what I mean? Like, it ain't gonna happen. You come up with a bogus gas as a name, like, come on, man. Like, oh my God, just so you can stop talking shit, I ain't gonna do that. I'm getting ready to get off in a minute anyway. I have to get some sleep. But yeah, that's what started all that shit, though. Right. Bonnie says, I respect all races. Me too. I have friends that are black, Asian, right? Spanish. Like my kids are half Puerto Rican. You know, I mean, my kids are half Puerto Rican. Like,
well, I mean, that's just like me. I mean, calling me racist. I lost my virginity to a fucking African who was fully fucking Spanish from Africa with tribal marks on her forehead. So I mean, they can miss me with all that racist shit. It's kind of. But like, I get what you're saying,
Tyree. But like I said, you know what comes across, like say, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know, dude. Like when you hear.
Oh, I know. Like, yeah, I know. I'm fully aware. I like the way it comes off, though. It comes off as me. I just don't care. I'm a man. You know what I mean?
No, I get that.
But I won't say it on your thing.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Because I respect my supporters like that. I don't want them to get offended or feel anything like that.
Yeah, I don't have any issue with that.
Because if the roles were reversed, you know what I mean, I wouldn't want to hear that shit. So that's just how I come across that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's cool.
But at the end of the day, you know what I mean, we all listen. This channel was fucking demised and made and whatever the fuck was thought of, not demised, was thought of to say fuck you to Dose, and that's how it's gonna be until that motherfucker bounces, or I just say, you know what, I already murdered this bitch on here. I don't know.
Oh, he gonna get triggered as fuck. We gonna stay on his ass, man. He's a work in progress. He's not going nowhere, bro. Trust me, he'll get handled in time.
Yeah.
I mean, we not gonna have to do nothing with him because the streets are gonna end up cleaning him up. That's obvious as fuck.
I have a feeling people in his own city.
I mean, he can't even walk down blocks. They said on the tape with Organized Dementia, he said that the gang stated if he walks down that block, he's getting his shit mopped. They're gonna fucking mop his brains off the curb. So, yeah. I mean, if anyone was about shit, I mean, my problem is nobody's about shit. Everybody's pussy, because if people were about something, they would do something. You know, like.
Well, yeah, I mean, I get that, but at the same time, it's like some of us got way more to lose than that motherfucker. So,
yeah,
what I mean by that is this. Yeah, okay. Well, what I mean by that is this, right? Like me, I live in Maine. Maine is a 7-hour ride to New Jersey.
Mm-hmm.
That's just, I don't even know what part of New Jersey that bitch is in. It could be an hour or two further.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But I'm just going by from Maine to New Jersey is a 7-hour fucking ride, right? I work full fucking time. I myself, from just the bullshit he's talked online, if he was in Maine, if he was in Boston, Massachusetts, or New Hampshire, I would already have been there. But this motherfucker is way too far away for me to fucking just make a fucking hop in my car, not take an Uber, hop in my car that I pay for to go down there.
I mean, like I said, I wouldn't encourage you to. Yeah, I wouldn't encourage you to do that.
Come outside anyway, bro. He wouldn't come outside anyway.
That's what I'm saying, but I just wouldn't encourage it, because I mean, the only.
No, I know that.
Yeah, the only way it's gonna end is badly, you know. And